Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week we're joined by MASKED for an extra long double feature 2-game video. So if you like seeing these 2-game videos, let us know in the comments below.
What up? Name's Masked Wolf, baby. I might be upside down, but I love Magic the Gathering. And thanks for having me on Play to Win.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks too.
So we have Nate on Tivit, Cam on top of the food chain to ya. I'm playing our patron SoCal Acura's Sakashima Stormless, and Wolf is on Shorikai.
Brawl for turn. Play Scrubland, Mana Vault, Jewel Lotus, pass.
Nice. I'll draw Forest into Llanowar Elves and say go.
Draw a card. Misty, KRARK, 39, Volcanic Island, cast Mystical Gamora. That's it, pass turn.
Yeah, playing a Tundra. Chromox.
Trigger Fish.
Exile, Dramatic Reversal. Pass turn.
On tap, upkeep, I will draw. I'll play Tundra as my land for turn. And I'll cast Grand Abolisher. And I'll pass turn.
Here's mine. Here's an Urza Saga. Move to combat. Dylan, attack you for 1.
Take 1, 38.
I didn't draw the red source I wanted, so I'm going to pass.
Do I need to say anything about how fucking disappointing this is, or do we all already get it?
Untap. I'll keep Fish around. Draw a card. Let's go Snow-Covered Mountain. Cast Rite of Flame. Cast a KRARK. Pass turn.
Forbidden Orchid. Pass turn.
On tap, upkeep, draw for turn. Flood Exchange is my land for turn. Yeah, sack for black and Tivit.
Clue.
Pass turn.
All right, here we go. Draw. Urza Saga ticks up. I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Mystic Gamora. I'll pay again. Draw for turn. Pass my turn.
This fish isn't drawing me a lot of cards, but I'm not doing much else, so we're gonna just see how long we can get anything out of it. But at a certain point, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to pay for it again next turn, so this is it.
City of Brass. Pass.
All right, end turn. KRARK, going to 39, losing my treasures, losing a clue, and I'm going to draw a card. On tap, lose a life, going to 38. Draw for turn. I'm going to cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, Mystic Gamora.
You may draw.
Nice. This is a win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
buddy.
a win, yeah.
No.
I'm going to do Mox Diamond,
Mystic Gamora trigger.
casting Time Thief.
I have a Mystic
me
Gamora
just-
trigger.
Let me just think of something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 1 damage going to 39, and I'll give the spirit to...
To your buddy
I'll
Cam.
give it to Atali.
Yay.
I'll Otawara your Grand Abolisher.
And then Time Sieve on the stack. And so you cast Demonic Tutor, Mox Diamond, and Time Sieve this turn. So I will cast Mindbreak Trap, targeting Time Sieve. Yeah, I have a card trigger either way. Copy. 2 Mindbreak Traps.
Go to combat. I'm going to attack Wolf for 6.
33.
Trigger. I'll get 2 treasures,
Yeah.
Blue.
Clue.
and I'll pass.
On your end step, I will make a construct.
No Atali player has ever made a construct with Urza Saga before, so we're breaking records today.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's my card. What do I get? Okay. Horrible. Make another construct. All right, now let's go get this Saga trigger. Yeah, I guess we're just looking for long-term mana, so we're looking at a Chrome Mox. I think this Wheel of Fortune that I thought was going to be a really good, turn 2 play.
So these are moves that you never really see out of Atali. We don't really want constructs, and really Chrome Mox is not even the main source that I want to go for. But this Wheel of Fortune that was in my opening hand looked very appealing when I had a starter of 5. I just needed to find red mana, which obviously I didn't. So
Seems like a risk that's like worth taking. It didn't work out for you, but I feel like it's still a fine 5 if you have Wheel of Fortune. Just hope to find the red source.
Is going to go in the bin there. Here's an Orcish Lumberjack, and then I will go to combat. I'm going to come at Nate with my 3/3 construct that's not summoning sick.
Go to 35.
I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Fish dies. Draw for turn. Cast Consider. Trigger KRARK. Back to hand. Shotgun as Steam Vents. Go to 36. Pass turn.
Untap. I'm currently on 33. Draw for turn. Play Urza Saga. Pass turn.
End turn, all sack, draw a card. Go to 4 clues. Untap.
Still feel like Nate's in a good spot right now.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Tivit is just... these type of starts with Tivit is really, really strong.
Go to 34.
Actually, can I say something for anyone in the comments right now? Please comment what you think is stronger, Tivit or Atraxa, and the reason why. Thank you so much.
Or
Dang,
Pant
yeah.
Laza. Pant Laza. Put Pant Laza in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never.
It's definitely Traxa.
Don't make me have a 45-minute debate with you about.
Go into combat. Wolf, we're going to come at you for 6.
Go to 27 with 12 commander damage.
Let's vote. I'm assuming it's going to be... Yep.
Blue.
Blue.
Pass turn.
Cast the defense grid?
Oh. I gotta consider. I'm gonna consider. Trigger KRARK. Back to hand. Okay, never mind.
Let's make a green. Wow, I didn't think I'd get this far, but then I didn't remember that everyone is basically, except for Dylan's, basically untapped. Use Orcish Lumberjack to sacrifice this snow-covered forest for 3 more green, I guess. Let's cast Eldritch Evolution, sacrificing the spirit token.
So X will be
2.
2.
And I'll cast Flusterstorm.
I'll use my final green on a Veil of Summer.
Cast Mind Break Trap. And I will exile the Veil of Summer, the Eldritch Evolution, and not the Flusterstorm.
Well, this is someone else's game to win now. I will pass.
Yeah, this is part of the reason why we don't like defense grid, because even though it's supposed to stop your opponents from interacting, if they have mana up, they can still interact. That's why all the free spells are so fucking good in this format.
Yeah, even with the Veil of Summer, we just had a ton of interaction. I think because the Mystic Remorse slowed the game down a little bit, so everyone has a bunch of interaction in their hands. So I feel like you had like a pretty good attempt there, but just too much stuff to stop you.
I was way too far behind to think I could even consider catching up here.
Untap, upkeep, draw card. Cast Soul Ring. Floating 1 generic. Cast Underworld Breach.
Do you have any way of getting rid of the defense grid, Cam?
No, I was going to use it to win the game, so I didn't plan for that.
Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm going to cast Personal Tutor. Trigger KRARK. Evens. Copy. Hallelujah. I'm going to find Gamble. I'm going to crack the Lion's Eye Diamond for blue, discarding Dualcaster Mage, Consider, Stormkilling, and Mind's Desire. I will cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Here's a Storm. Exiling 1, 2, 3. And I will crack it again for 3 more blue. And then I'll use that blue to cast the Mind's Desire. Exiling 1, 2, 3 cards. Here's another Storm.
Oh, man, if I had... One more mana.
You don't get your gamble this way, though. Mind's Desire requires that you shuffle your library and then reveal the top card of your library.
Yeah, I did it for the Storm count. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Mind's Desire, there's these 5 and then the regular one. But I also have the KRARK trigger on the cast. Copy it. So Mind's Desire, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total Mind's Desires. Cast a Mana Vault for free. Cast Harmonic Prodigy for free. Cyclonic Rift on Nate's Mox Diamond. Cyclonic Rift gets me 2 triggers. First one, back to hand. Second one, copy. Cast Stitch in Time, trigger, back to hand, and copy of it. So then copy of the copy, flip a coin. If I win the flip, take an extra turn after this one. So heads, I will take an extra turn after this one. Tails, no, I don't.
That's just like way too many coin flips you have to get in a row for that to work when you have KRARK out.
Couple of spicy includes. Thanks, SoCal. Thank you.
So it's back into my hand. Grape Shot. Before the Grape Shot, the Storm count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage here to do. Let's go 10 damage at Nate. Just bring him down to 24. And then I have the KRARK triggers. So the first one, copy it. That's another one at Nate. And the second one, back to hand. Man, play a Training Center as my land for turn because I haven't yet.
I was trying to figure out like how to cast Mind's Desire again, but I don't think I
don't know if you had the cards in your grave.
If I cast the Lion's Eye Diamond from my graveyard, I have to exile the Mind's Desire.
Maybe the land you played should have been the fetch land. Maybe because that would have also given you an extra card into your graveyard too.
Maybe the land that I played should have been the fetch land, extra card. I think yes, because then I would have been able to... After talking, I think had I played the fetch land instead, I would have had the fetch land in my graveyard. I would have been able to exile 3 cards that aren't Mind's Desire to cast the Lion's Eye Diamond. I would have been able to sacrifice the Lion's Eye Diamond, discarding the 3 cards left in my hand, which were Cyclonic Rift, the extra turn spell, and the Grape Shot. And I would have been able to exile them with Underworld Breach to cast Mind's Desire again. I would have had exactly 6 mana, which would have been a much bigger Mind's Desire. That might have been the thing to do instead of what I did.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You would have got another Mind's Desire for like 12, 15, whatever storm count is here, which would have been a lot better than just trying to kill Nate with grape shots instead, I think.
So here's a mana vault and the training center, 2 generic floating. I will cast grape shot from my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It should be this time plus the original, and then these 2 triggers. First one, copy of it. Copy is going to go at the KRARK. And the second one, back to hand. 1 more storm copy at the KRARK, and then 10 damage more at Nate. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond, Storm, exiling these 3 cards. One of them is KRARK. It'll go back to the command zone. I will crack the Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 red, discarding my hand. Cast the
grape shot here.
grape shot from my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then the grape shot itself. And Nate, you're at 14.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Grape shot you to death.
Also, Nate was at 13 when I thought it was at 14. I could have shot your orc or put that damage somewhere else, whatever.
Yep, you get me.
Can't cast anything else. We got a big old whiff. We're in whiff nation. I'm gonna go to my end step and Underworld Breach for sack. Pass turn.
I'm just gonna literally pass turn. Yeah.
We'll go to my turn then.
We spent so long talking about what you should have done that I went into my turn thinking, oh my god, Orcish Lumberjack can make 3 mana. And then I went, oh my god, I don't have any forest.
I get a draw. I'll pay 1 for this mana vault, and then I'll go to combat. Wolf, I'm going to come at you for 10 with 2 5/5 constructs.
Yeah, go to 7/8.
Let's cast Imperial Recruiter. I'm just going to go find my dockside and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Draw card, mana vault will deal me damage. 35. 4 mana for KRARK. Pass turn.
So I draw, and then this will trigger
Yep.
the Urza Saga, and in response I'll tap it for 1 generic, and I'll go find, transmute artifact. In response, I'm gonna tap Soul Ring and then sacrifice Soul Ring. Mirror of Fate, you get a spirit. Sacrifice Mirror of Fate, and I choose up to 7 face-up exiled cards I own and exile all the cards from my library, then put the chosen cards on top of my library. So essentially, I crack here, I get an island, and then I cast Stas's Oracle. In response with the ETB trigger, I tap this, exile my whole library.
What is the name of this card?
Mirror
Mirror
of
of
Fate. It's
Fate.
basically the crappier version of Tainted
That's
Past and
a-
stuff because it plays, in white blue.
That's so funny. Oh my
That's
god.
great,
Wow.
dude.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
dead, right, Cam?
10 out of 10, yeah.
Holy shit.
Losing to cards that I've never heard of feels great, even in cEDH. Great win, Wolf.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Real quick, before we get into game 2, we have something really cool we want to tell you about.
Renowned Magic the Gathering artist Richard Kane Ferguson has a Kickstarter going on right now for playmats featuring his amazing artwork.
The campaign includes art from iconic pieces like the original Dakkon Blackblade to cEDH staples like Vampiric Tutor and Force of Will.
These playmats are only available for a limited time, and the campaign is wrapping up this week, so make sure you use the link in our video's description to go get your Richard Kane Ferguson playmat before it's too late.
Now let's get into game 2.
Game 2.
Deep pre-games.
I have a pregame.
Son of a bitch.
How dare you?
I have a Gemstone Caverns, and then I'm going to pitch Porta Calling to it.
I have a pregame also,
Nice.
just to show you my epic rat tokens.
That is badass. Yeah, I think Nate won the die roll, so Nate, take us away.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Polluted Delta. My land per turn. I'm gonna crack Polluted Delta. I want to get a Tundra. I will be at 39 life. I'm gonna cast Soul Ring and then I'll pass turn.
Nice. I get a draw. I'll play a Yavimaya. And what a combo. I have a Orcish Lumberjack. I will pass.
I will draw a card. I have a Wooded Foothills, and I will crack it. Go to 39. I'll find a Volcanic Island, and I have my favorite turn 1 start ever. I'll cast Mystic Remora.
Mr. Gamora 2 games in a row is very lucky. I'll give you that. It is.
Orcish Lumberjack 2 games in a row, though, so like,
Yeah, which is really better out of those 2 cards? Who's to say? I say they're about even, you know?
I mean, one of them's a Black Lotus.
Draw the turn. I will play a command tower. I will then ship the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. Underground Sea as my land for turn. And then I'll cast Talion.
Ooh, nice. That's a start if I've ever seen one.
That's sick. All right, please don't name 7. Please don't name 7. Please don't name 7.
7.
You said it. You said it. Too late.
No.
No, you can't take it back.
Two.
It resolves, and then I'll swords it.
Mr. Grimoire trigger.
I will get a draw. I will play a real forest. It's snow covered. 3 mana. This one's red. 3 more mana by sacrificing this snow cover forest and making 3 more red. I will pitch a Simian Spirit Guide for green.
How do I mess this up every freaking time? It's Elvish Spirit Guide that I'm pitching for green.
So that I can cast a chunky.
God damn it. I thought we had another turn. That's a chunky.
Yep, so spin until you get a non-land.
That's so good.
Oh, you get Manifold Key. Nice.
I get a Wild Growth. Manifold Key. What is that?
Orcish
Whitestone
Bowmaster.
Ritual for me.
Orcish Bowmaster.
I'm not casting the ritual since it does nothing. I am casting my Wild Growth on my Yavimaya here. I will cast the Manifold Key. That is 2 Mystic Remora triggers. So when Bowmaster does come into play though, Dylan, I am gonna hit you for 1 because of all of those cards.
Understood. I'm at 38.
And then I will get a 1/1 little army dude. So far I have 1 person in my army. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Mr. Grimoire. I'll pay for the fish to keep it around and draw for turn. I'm going to play a mountain and as quickly as possible cast End the Festivities.
I'm on 39.
So my 39.
All the orcs are dead. Kill all the orcs.
The orcs are gone.
The orcs are gone.
Orcish Bowmaster is obviously terrible for me since I have a Mystic Remora out, so this End of Festivities is wonderful, especially because it also gets rid of some of your mana production, and you're ahead right now, so win-win. Win-win-win.
My least favorite part about Atali is when you have Atali in play. Yeah. This I'm just gonna end it there.
I'm at 41.
I have 8 cards in my hand, so I'm going to go to my end step and go to discard. That's all good. I will
fly.
discard this Prismatic Vista and pass my turn.
I'm playing a Marsh Flats. I'll crack it going down to 38. I'm just going to get a Tundra, and then I'm going to cast Talisman of Progress, which I cannot pay for Mystic. That is my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. A draw. Play Arid Mesa as my land for turn, and then I'll pass the turn.
All right.
You run Admirals in there?
Well, you don't know until you try. I will float a green and cast a Twin Flame targeting my Atali.
Oh.
Mystic Remora.
I'll Tainted Pact.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
I have a Mystic Remora trigger. Chain of Vapor helps.
Yep, that's all I want. I'm going to sack my Arid Mesa, going down to 38, because I'm going to get a Shockland. And I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor, targeting Atali.
Mystic Remora trigger.
I can't respond. Atali goes back to my hand. That is the end of my turn. I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Fish can die. It's fine. I've drawn enough. I will draw for turn. Training Center. I am going to cast the KRARK. Cast Jewel Loops.
Oh, wow.
No.
I'll crack it for 4 blue and cast Sakashima. If it enters, I'll have it come in as a copy of KRARK. You guys aren't going to believe what the last card in my hand is.
Do a Taxian Probe.
Holy shit, Nate got it. I'm going to cast
Whoa.
Taxian Probe. I'm going to pay 2 life, go to 36.
Not the last card, the next card in my hand is Taxian Probe. I got excited. It's a good card. I'm pumped.
Wolf, thanks for coming on the show. I'm going to target you. I have 2 KRARK triggers. Odds will go back to my hand. Even I will copy it. First one, odds, back to hand. Second one, copy of it. Copy is coming at you, Wolf. Right, so that's, I'm just going to try to write them. I'm going to pay another 2 life, go down to 34. Cast Gataxian Probe again, targeting Nate, and I have 2 KRARK triggers. Evens, that's a copy. There's a copy of a Gataxian Probe that is now currently on the stack targeting Nate.
Yep, I have a Scrubland, Mystic Remora, Windswept Teeth, and Pact of Negation.
Okay, and then I will draw a card, and then the second KRARK trigger, back to hand.
Nice. Look at you.
Gataxian Probe, 1 more time, 2 more life, 32, targeting Cameron, 2 KRARK triggers. Back to hand,
Nice. All right. Do it again.
and that's another back to hand. And cast Gataxian Probe again, trigger. So that's odds or back to hand, and then again, odds, back to hand again. Let's go to 28. What's the difference? Cast Gataxian Probe, trigger.
This is the worst ad nauseum
Hands.
ever.
It's just
Copy of it.
targeting
Copy of
me.
targeting you.
We got a Chunky. We got Teamer Sabertooth and Eldritch Evolution.
I'm just gonna keep on going. Gataxian Probe again, go to 26, target Wolf, doesn't really matter.
Fast forward.
Copy of it. Draw a card. And then the original, draw for that. Goes to the graveyard. It's done. Let's just go to discards. Spire Buff Canal, Mystical Tutor, Lightning Bolt, Overmaster, Treasonous Ogre, Stormkilling Artist, Stitch in Time, Swan Song, Harmonic Prodigy.
Wowzers.
And pass turn.
Upkeep, draw. When I play Cavern of Souls, I'll name Human, and I'll play Ranger Captain here because of what's going on. Search up for Esper Sentinel.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Esper. I pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. Land for turn. I'm going to cast it. I'm going to vote Treasure.
Blue.
Clue.
Clue.
Pass turn.
Here we go. Draw. All right, I will pass.
Go to my turn?
Yeah. In your upkeep,
Yeah.
sack.
Yeah. Draw for turn. Fiery Islet. Put Phantasmal Image on the stack. I'm going to make it come in as a copy of the Sakashima KRARK. Pass turn.
Feels kind of weird to not copy the Tivit, but I'm a Storm deck. I want to do what my commanders want to do. That my whole deck is kind of built around having a lot of KRARKs and Sakashima. So even the joys of Tivit, that seems lovely, but I want to do what this deck is trying to do, I think.
A 6/6 and clues aren't going to help you win, but a third KRARK is going to help you win a lot more.
I guess I could have attacked Cam, but I don't want to.
I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb, also known as Balance Tomb. I'm going to take 2 damage. I'm going to cast Grand Arbiter.
Can I do something before the enters? Crack a Treasure and Mystical Tutor.
I'm going to cast a Fierce Guardianship on the Mystical Tutor. I have 3 triggers, and I will pay for the Esper Sentinel. That's the evens. That's a copy of Fierce Guardianship is coming at it. That's a copy. Another copy is coming at it. Third one.
Come on. Yes.
Oh, we did it.
You can't pay for Esper, right, Nate?
I can, but I'm not going to. So you can draw a card.
Pass the turn with that.
Untap, upkeep. I will draw. I will play Windswept Heath as my land for turn. I will come at Dylan for 6 in the air.
No blocks.
Devastating.
I could have 12.
I'm voting 2 treasures.
Blue.
Blue again.
Clue. I'm still worried about Dylan, but it's like,
I'm going to crack. So you give me crack and clue. Then I'll pass turn.
Get a draw. Cast a Sylvan Library. I will pass the turn.
Esper trigger.
Oh, have it, please.
Untap. Upkeep.
Oh,
Draw card. Scalding Tarn. Crack the Tarn. Go to 11. Here's a basic island. Here's a 3-mana Dockside Extortionist.
I'm going to cast Dress Down.
Esper trigger on the stack as well.
I'm going to cast Force of Will, pitch this Phyrexian Metamorph, and I have 3 triggers.
And you have an Esper trigger.
I will pay for that one as well, losing a life. I have 3 KRARK triggers, copy of it. Okay,
Yes.
Second one, heads, copy, and third one, back to hand.
I'll sack 2 treasures to sack a clue. I'm going to crack my Windswept Teeth going down to 37. All right, so I got a Godless Shrine, and I'm going to pack the negation.
That's fine, it resolves. That's it for my attempts. I'll go to combat. Nate, I'll get you for 4.
Putting me at
I'll leave this one back, I
33.
guess. And that's it for me, pass turn.
In your end step, I'm going to cast Enlightened Shooter.
I'm at 9 because of the Force of Will. Just want to tell everyone.
Untap, draw, cast Humility. Jeweled Lotus, take 1, cast Shurikai. I'm going to tap and create a beautiful pilot. Ship the turn, losing the 1 generic floating.
Untap, upkeep, pay for pact, draw. I play my land for turn, Zog's Orchard. I'm going to Otawara Humility.
Yeah, I mean, I can't stop that, so sure.
Go to combat. I'm going to attack Dylan.
Take 6. That's 12 commander damage, and I'm going to 3.
Trigger 2 treasure, I'm sorry.
I'll say clue. You'll get your 2 clues anyway.
Clues for me.
Yeah, clue.
I'm going to pass.
Sylvan Library trigger. I get to look at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're taking 8 down to 31.
Uh-oh.
Let's play Spire Garden. Let's pay 3 mana for Survival of the Fittest.
You Esper's trigger, yeah.
You can have it. Draw your card. I will pass.
Good
Untap.
luck.
And draw card. I'm going to cast a Jessica's Will. I'm going to target Wolf. Both modes, 3 triggers.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Hold on.
I will not pay for Esper Sentinel. You may draw.
Force the negation, dramatic reversal.
Force of Will, pitching Mindbreak Trap. Pay the extra. So I'll lose 1 life to do it and go to 2 from the Grand Arbiter. 3 more card triggers. I have to lose a life from Force of Will 2 and go to 1. Wow. Force of Will, copy on the Force of Negation. First one, copy of Force of Will on the negation. Second one, back to hand. And third one, Copy again.
I'm gonna go to 6 clues, 1 treasure, draw a card.
Jessica's Will, first one, copy.
Oh.
So here's 6 red mana from the Jessica's Will and 3 cards from the top. I'll do that. Second Jessica's Will, copy. Last one. All right.
Yes.
And
Called it.
I'm gonna cast the Mox Amber. Is that
For
okay?
1.
I'm gonna pay 1 to do it.
Mox Amber is dumb here because Sakashima is not blue because it's a KRARK, which is what I was thinking. So, whatever.
Cast the Heat Shimmer for 4 mana. Heat Shimmer targeting the Sakashima, and I'm gonna hold priority, and I will cast Dual Caster Mage, paying for the extra. I'm responding to the KRARK triggers that I have to the Heat Shimmer. Dual Caster ETB, copy the Heat Shimmer.
Yeah.
I have infinite 2/2s. I'll say a billion of them actually.
Yeah.
Heat Shimmer, Dual Caster, Heat Shimmer, Dual Caster. Attack everyone with a billion 2/2s.
You still won the fuck out of that game.
Got there with KRARK Sakashima. If this was recorded now, that Heat Shimmer would probably be a Molten duplication, but either way, great win. Thanks for the deck, SoCal.
I didn't do much. I did get Atali spin, and sometimes that's how they go. You find mana, you find like counter spells that don't do it. That's why this deck isn't running top tournament tables all the time.
Thank you so much for watching. We have another game with Masked Wolf with all different commanders coming out this Tuesday over on our $10 tier on Patreon. And if you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Old and Grumpy, Obsirion, Gecko21, Caleb Ritchie, Zach Hartley, Cujo Alex, Sean in the Ice, Mark Cirillo, SoCal Acura, Stormageddon, Luke Cook, Demon of Rosgreaves, Peter Stewart, Uncle Butts, Nick Foles, Godo9, Kawaja A. Hamid, Lauren Connell, and Baby G-Bus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Huge shout out to Dragon Shield for supporting the show. Use our code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off your order.
You can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for more content.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time.
Would you like to talk about our $50 patrons? Nick Saxby, Jacob Bauer, Luca Russell, Big Mike, Nicholas Alder, Reactive, Tyler Watson, Brian Barrington, Zachary Coulson, Tyler H, X, Tyler the Triad, Malcraft, Driving Crooner, Jabba, Mason A, Dalton Poteet, Hohogo, Justin, Man Solo, Pedro, Jacob Tapp, Michael Blue, Jan Wildfang, Thomas Bueno, and David Nelson. Thank y'all.
Oh, by the way, Tivit's better than a Traxxas.
Wow, yeah, that sounded like we were on Nickelodeon. Has this ever happened to you?
This is like a big volume difference.
We get
I
really
think.
excited about Chunky, it sounds like. What was the name of that card that he played that we didn't know the name of? Your line, the campaign includes art from iconic pieces from. The pieces like original Dak and back. It should say, yeah, that from should say like.
I'm gonna watch this back because there's no way what you just said was coherent. You want me to discard this word? You want me to get rid of this?
Yeah, discard that word and draw like in there.
Prismatic Vista sucks.
So if you like these big episodes, let us know in the comments below. If you like them big,
I'm gonna do that one more time. If we
yeah,
can.
I'd like
Mind.
to start it over too.